Hello friends, welcome back. My name is Mrs. Smith. This video is for Unit 5, Lesson 6, which is 2 pages here, but we're not going to do all of them together. We're just going to do some from each part. And the reason why we're doing this activity is because in life, your problems where you're doing math, you're not always going to have a perfectly set up problem. Sometimes you're going to have extra information, or sometimes you're going to have hidden information or not enough information. So we're going to just practice dealing with those scenarios so you are better equipped to do it in your own life. All right. So it says to cross out extra information. I would recommend when you cross things out, you do it like this. Because if you do it like this, then if you realize you crossed out the wrong thing, you can't see it anymore, and then you don't know what it is. So I would just recommend it just a strike through, okay? So read each problem, cross out extra information, then solve. Emma solved 9 math problems and answered 7 reading questions. Her sister solved 8 math problems. How many math problems did they solve? So we're answering the number of math problems. So we're going to need Emma's math problems and her sister's math problems. What do we not need? These reading questions, not our problem today. So we're going to have the 9 math problems from Emma, and we're going to add those to the 8 from her sister, and then we will have a total of 17. Okay? Okay. Number 2, Mark has 6 shirts and 5 pairs of pants. Today, his aunt gave him 4 more shirts and another pair of pants. How many shirts does he have now? So we're looking for shirts. What do we not need? We don't need the pants. So crossing out this 5 pair of pants and another pair of pants, while that's very important to have, it's not part of this problem. So then we just have the 6 and the 4. And that's a total of 10. Okay. You can go ahead and do the rest of these on your own. I'm going to transition over to ones with hidden information. Okay. So some of these you have to have some sort of like prior knowledge. Read each problem, circle the hidden information, or loop it, then solve. Samuel had 16 horseshoes in the shed yesterday. Today he put a new set of horseshoes on his horse Betsy. How many horseshoes are left in the shed? So when he put the horseshoes on his horse Betsy, we have to know something about horses. You have a horse. How many feet does a horse have? Because that's how many shoes they need. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is a secret 4. So if he had 16 and he used 4 on Betsy, then he's going to have 12 left. Nowhere in the problem it said he used 4, but we can figure it out because that's how many horses need. Number 7. Maya is going on a vacation with her family for a week and 3 days. How many days will she be gone on vacation? Well, we know it's a week and 3 days, but what do you think the hidden information in this one is? It's the week. How many days are in a week? 7. And then we add that to the 3 days. And then we get 10 days. Number 8. Julie bought a dozen eggs at the market. She gave 3 of them to Sergey. How many eggs does Julie have left? So, do you know what the hidden information is here? It's this number, a dozen. A dozen means 12. I don't really know where that meaning came from, but that's what it means. So, if you start with 12, and then you give 3 to your buddy Sergey, then you have a 9 left over. Okay, you can go ahead and do the rest of these on your own. Now we're looking for problems with not enough information. You're going to tell what's needed to solve the problem. Okay? So Sarah bought 8 bananas at the fruit market. She put them in a bowl with some oranges. How many pieces of fruit are in the bowl? So right here we have our 8 bananas, our mystery number of oranges, and our missing total. To find this missing total, we need to know how many oranges there are, right? So let's say the number of oranges. Is needed. Once you have that, then you can find the total, right? All right, number 12. Rebecca did 112 dives in competition last summer. Good for her. This summer, she did many more dives in the competition. How many dives did she do in the 2 summers? So once again, we know one summer was 112. The other summer amount, we don't know how many, and now it's asking for the total. How do we find that total? We have to know this amount, otherwise we can't do it. So we're going to say, the number of dives this summer is needed. All right. Go ahead, you can do these 2 on your own, and we'll turn the page. Also, these ones have not enough information, but this time, if we need more information, we are going to rewrite the problem to include the necessary information. Then we'll solve it. So in this case, we get to make it up. In real life, though, you're probably going to want to, like, if you notice you need a number, you're going to have to go find the number from a person or a book or something like that. Leah began fishing at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. She stopped at dinner time. How many hours did Leah fish? So I'm going to put a little footnote here at this spot right here. Dinner time, and I'll put the little footnote here. Dinner was at 6. There we go. Now we have to figure out the amount of time between 2 and 6. So from 2 to 3, it's 1, 3 to 4, 2, 4 to 5, 3, and 5 to 6, 4 hours. All right, number 16, the train traveled 376 miles on Tuesday. It traveled even more miles on Wednesday. How many miles did the train travel on Tuesday and Wednesday? Well, it said even more miles, so I'm going to say even more. I'm just going to change that to 400 miles. Then, how many did it travel altogether? Well, then it's 376 plus 400. And then you have 776 miles. Now I chose 400 because it's an easy number to add, and if you have the choice, you know, might as well make it simple for yourself. And it is more than 376. You go ahead and do these ones on your own. And if you have any questions, please come ask me if you're in my class, or your own teacher if you are not in my class. All right, thanks for watching. Bye-bye, everybody.